How to train your fish. Crazy? No, it's totally possible. I did it. Yes. But to train your fish, it's just simple psychology like how you would train your dog. Because according to that guy, Mr. Pavlov's demonstration of conditioned reflexes in laboratory dogs, it was essentially hear tone, get food, salivate. Except eventually it turned into hear tone, salivate. Which is kind of how you train things. Because it is a conditioned stimulus which is learned. Which eventually just kind of happens. But they can unlearn it. So how to train your fish is just simply operant conditioning, which is a form of learning in which the frequency of behavior is increased by means of reinforcement or rewards. So it's like in your car when you have that button that's press button receive bacon, and you don't get the bacon, you're probably not going to press the button. But if you find money in a vending machine, then you're probably going to look for more money in vending machines. So positive reinforcer for this, you are going to need your fish, fishy food, or fishy treats. But I'm a university student, I don't have fishy treats, I just have fishy food. And a bowl to house your fish, and whatever else you need. So, if you don't feel you have time for this, it is a 4-day process to train your fish, which I think isn't a lot considering that fishes have small brains. So, day 1, or it could take a weekend if you have no time like me, or all the time in the world, is you plus bowl plus food equals happy fish. Because the fish will associate that when you walk over to the bowl, it will get food and it will make a happy bubble if it's a betta fish. So the next day, day 2, you put your finger in the bowl plus food equal happy fish. So not only do you have to walk over, you have to put your finger in the bowl so the fish won't swim away, and if it swims away, then give it food. But gradually as it gets used to your finger, you want to give it tiny bits of food when it's getting towards your finger and not so scared. And then, in day 3, you will touch your fish, give it food, equal happy fish. However, your fish will most definitely swim away, so you will gradually want it to swim away a little bit less, so you'll only give it food if it comes back up after you touch it. And eventually, pet fish plus food equal happy fish. Then, yay! You trained your fish and it's happy. However, if you stop doing this, your fish will unlearn it because, once again, fish have really tiny brains. So, to demonstrate all of what I just said in this amazing tutorial of how to train your fish with the use of really basic psychology, let's see my fish. This is Frederick Arr Beardsly. He is my fish. Now to demonstrate, see? I can pet my fish like you would pet a doggy. And you can do this with goldfish, but now I have to feed him. I haven't fed him yet today, so he gets more food. But that is how you train your fish. Because it's like press button, receive bacon. Pet fish equal food. Except he just kind of lets you do it, which is cool. But if you have a lot of time, you can just train your fish how to swim through a hoop. But I don't have... He lives in a vase, so that's kind of not going to happen. But see, he kind of makes happy bubbles. He made happy bubbles last night around the rim of his bowl. But anyway, this concludes how to train your fish. So, you may be wondering, why would you think of training your fish? Well, I went to psychology like I do on a regular basis, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and teachers all like, here's this awesome story. I'm like, I wonder if you can do that with a fish, and I have a fish, so I tried it. And he's trained, and I'm kind of proud. But also, you can do this with goldfish. You can actually find videos of goldfish playing fetch. I've heard of someone teaching their betta how to swim through a hoop, but it took them like a month and a half because when you train things to do complicated things, they kind of like, here's a learning. Okay, now let's plateau and forget everything. Okay, let's learn the whole thing now. So that's time consuming, and I clearly don't have time because I'm going to school and making videos about how to train your fish. But yeah, so I kind of screwed up at the beginning and was like, positive reinforcers, these 3 things. But really your positive reinforcer is your fish food or your fishy treats. But once again, I just have fish food, which is bloodworms for betta fish, or bloodworm flakes, but Frederick won't eat them. He just like watches them sink, and so he eats bloodworms. But the things you need are your fish food, your bowl, and whatever you want to decorate the bowl with, but kindly leave your fish enough room to swim. And that is all. See ya.